I ain't gonna lie. The Accountant 2 was good for Ben Affleck and John Bernthal, mainly John
Mainly John
Bernthal,
Bernthal.
because I forgot what the story was about. Something about them getting a kid.
Um, the film, I gotta say, it really is John Bernthal because the way he's introduced is where I actually got interested in it. I do
Okay.
not care. Okay, I'm just gonna say this outright. I do
Go ahead.
not care for the Treasury agent, whatever her name is.
Oh, bro, I was hoping they kill her ass right away.
I hate her. So
Yeah,
this okay, let me just explain the issues. She finds the
Black.
accountant, starts complaining and woman-splaining about what the rules are
You
when
didn't deny it. You didn't deny it.
she got the accountant. She chose to find the accountant and is complaining about the actions.
Mm-hmm.
They find the informant, right? They beat him up and they and put him in the back of the trunk. What does she do? Take him, finds out a name, finds the woman which they were all looking for, and takes credit for finding the woman when she wouldn't have even had the informant if the brothers wouldn't have punched him out and she wouldn't have kidnapped him. And she's all, well, I found her and you guys are just taking the credit. I freaking hated her.
You know who she reminded me of? She reminded me of Emily Blunt in Sicario. Whereas with Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro doing what they need to do to find the terrorists, she's over here crying about their methods. Crying about their methods. That's why I didn't like her. Also, when you said when you were saying what you couldn't stand about her, I said black, and you did not deny it. Motherfucking.
Something about black?
Fucking her. But yeah, I couldn't stand her. She was fucking annoying. Now, like, John Bernthal's intro played a little too long when he was sitting there trying to figure out how to get the dog. I was like, okay,
dude, I like that.
Wrap it up. Like, take away 30 seconds. It was going on too long. I still liked it, but I was just like, okay, bro, this shit is going on too fucking long, bro. It's been like 5 minutes. But yeah. I love how he's sitting there eating the ice cream, talking to the woman.
That was the best part.
I was like, I know he killed somebody or he's getting ready to kill somebody.
She's all panicked. Just like, why are you afraid? Please don't kill me. What? We're just having a conversation. We're just having a conversation. Why would you come at me like that?
What have you? What have I done to you to make you to make you think I would do something like that to you? I'm like, oh god.
But that's the thing. John Bernthal.
He was like that in the first one. It was just more dark, but he was like that in the first movie.
Yeah, but this time you get more of him, and I freaking love it. Because as one thing I wish is as he's walking out, they could have done something with the cinematography. As he's walking out and goes in the elevator, you have a scene where he walks in and starts taking everyone out. So we see how it got to that point. Because we don't see much of his action. It's
that's the thing. Dialogue. That's the thing about this movie. It's more into the comedy because when they're at the bar and he the accountant is getting the girl's number, right when he's getting ready to fight, it just goes to a freeze frame. Which again, it was funny as hell, but I would have rather saw him whoop some ass.
Yeah, they just throw him out the window.
But because it's they're playing it more for jokes, the freeze frame, I still thought it was funny as hell. Like I thought that was a good one. Like, oh, here we go. You already know what's about to happen. But this, like I said, I didn't care. Like I honestly did not like because real shit. I kept forgetting what was going on because I was just waiting for John Bernthal and Ben Affleck to come together in the next scene. Pause.
Yeah. But that's the thing for me. Well, I have 5 brothers. Well, I guess 6 brothers. You're a brother, so I have 6 brothers, and it's like the way I look at it. The way I looked at it is like I am not the best at keeping in touch with people. So when they were having that discussion, and John Bernthal's like, "Is it my fault, or is it because of the way you are?" And for me, I was like, "Dang." That would be what my brothers would say to me because
you got 5 brothers. You got 5 brothers. You say you got 6. You included yourself?
No.
Okay, count them out.
Okay, there's Caleb, Elias, Jonathan, Philip, Shubankar, Maurice.
Oh, you talking about your brother-in-law too? Okay. And then when you said Jonathan, I'm like, who the fuck is Jonathan?
JJ.
That's who I forgot. I knew I was missing somebody. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
That's to be honest, that's why I absolutely like the last film, the first film. I'm just like, meh. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy watching it. This one I enjoyed more because of the brotherly dynamic. That's why I'm watching it.
Because the entire time, John Berthal just wanted his brother, like, you know, like, I finally found you, and then you disappear. Like, do you even care about me? Do you even love me? Yeah, that's crazy, because he's like, he still doesn't get his condition. Like, he knows he has a condition, but he's like, why is that still affecting the love that you have for me and all that? John
Bernthal has remained alone his entire life because he wants to be there for his brother in case his brother calls, which is why he was angry when his brother called and it said Grundy, and he's like having that argument with him. We already knew John Bernthal was going to answer the call, but he wanted to have an argument with him. He's just like, again, the only issue I had was the pointless black chick in the role. It is just like the treasury agent. You're the one who brought it up, so I might as well say it.
Okay, he's right.
Like, it's just, I absolutely hated her. She's taking credit for things that aren't hers. She was upset at the accountant, for basically leaking all the information, putting her where she was. She spent her time complaining about a chair in the film. And the only other part is the House of Retards is a house of geniuses.
Okay, that scene where basically, like, I guess, like, all the autistic kids were sitting there hacking, I thought it was exciting. I loved the hacking, which, man, that shit got me scared, because I'm like, yo, I don't want to watch no type of porn on my computer. I don't want to do shit with no type of technology around, because damn, that shit just crazy. That's creepy. That is smart creepy. Houses. But yeah, you telling me, I'm just like, really, nigga, all these motherfuckers are good. Shit, can I be autistic? I like ass burgers. Can I get some ass burgers too?
Just get in a car accident and
that's another thing that was just like bullshit. So you telling me this woman gets into an accident, and then, oh yeah, when you get into an accident or something like that, you unlock abilities that you didn't know you was there, that you didn't know was there. So all of a sudden she could become John Wick because she got into an accident. I was like, bullshit. Y'all doing too much with this. Y'all are doing too much with this, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I walked out of the film thinking, you know, if Maurice is high watching this film, he might purposely get into an accident on his way home.
My guy. Remember, this is the same motherfucker that started eating carrots because of the movie Shoot 'Em Up. Because I didn't have a gun. So I'm like, I need to shoot him up. My guy, if that was the case, I would have been got into a car accident. I'm sorry, nigga. I would have been got. Oh, you'll never remember your family or friend. What friends? Huh? Okay. What friends, nigga? Like, oh, fuck out.
It don't matter. You're a contract killer. You have no name. You're just a John Doe. It don't matter. You can take out anyone and everyone.
So yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that was how she became a badass, because she fucking got into an accident. I'm like, that's complete bullshit.
And the fact that the first time she sees the picture with Ray King, J.K. Simmons, she doesn't see anything, but after she stabs the black lady, she's like, oh, the same picture I've already seen jogs memories. What? That's the thing. Is like,
also, I did like that J.K. Simmons got himself an action scene before he died. I thought it was just gonna be him getting killed in the bathroom. I'm like, that's how they did him. No, he was whooping ass.
The issue I had, it was just like, he's old. Like, if he was the old version of himself from the Tomorrow War, where he like shows his muscles and his tank top, I'm like, yeah, he could beat them up. But in this one, it's just like with Chris Pratt. He plays Chris Pratt's dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, was it me, or was the audio at the beginning, like the music in the bar, too loud? Because I couldn't hear nothing he was. Okay, I couldn't hear nothing he was saying. I'm just like, okay, he's looking for somebody.
But if you notice, like it just reminds me of like Rocky. Each film, Rocky got smarter. In each film, Ben Affleck gets better with people.
Yeah, and that was the best part, because oh my god, the dating scene. Oh my god, bro, that was hilarious. I knew that was gonna go bad. Like all the girls just line up for him, and all the guys are just like, And then at the end, I'm like, okay, let's just go for the other guys.
He gamed their algorithm. It was really there to serve no purpose except to show that he wants someone in his life. Like, that's why it was there. But I don't think we needed that scene. I just wanted to get John Bernthal and Ben Affleck back together again, because that's what I absolutely loved in the first film. John Bernthal's just this mysterious character out in the background. You don't know what his purpose is, and then they meet each other in the house, and it's just like, dude, they're brothers. I love the reference to it where it's like, I almost lost my career. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh, you're gonna have to afford my time. I can afford it, as if it's no big deal.
Right. Yeah, I love all the back and forth. I love when he's even when they're sitting there showing pictures of like people that's dead. He's like, well, you didn't kill all of them. Like, how would you know that?
Well, maybe not this one. And
like technically, I didn't even say anything. Like, I love.
Why would you
all of
confess
that.
to capital murder? I didn't say anything. I was just suggesting that they might not. It was freaking great. That's the thing. I liked him for that, and that's the only reason the treasury agent was there. But she kept taking credit for everything.
Oh, a big thing that pissed me off, and this was plot armor. At the end, when they're sitting there, they're getting ready to stop the bus of children. The bad guy, the main bad guy, he looks and he sees them. Bro, homie just sits there, looks at them defeated. I'm like, bro, are you gonna fucking shoot the car or what?
No, dude, he was just staring at it like this for like what, a minute as it's driving.
I'm like, do something.
It's just like, dude, shoot.
Right, do something.
If that truck was on your team, they would have been slowing down.
And then this is the thing. And then he even let them get enough time to like spin around and start shooting. I'm like, bro, do something.
Like, I understand at a distance, you wouldn't know who's driving it. But if they're going full speed and not slowing down to your position, it's obviously not a friendly vehicle.
Exactly. But I love that. What he say him about getting the dog? He's like, are you going to be there for him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to have some type of job to where you can stay? Oh, you're a cat person. Which pissed me off because when he was saying that, I'm like, fuck.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think I'm a cat person. And then at the end, he gets the cat.
Oh, no, at the end, he doesn't get the cat. Alberto gets the cat. I was like, it's my cat. Why does Alberto, how does he know the time it takes to get to wherever that home for retarded geniuses is? But he can't know how much time I need with my own cat. It was John Bernthal, like the best part, mainly because I can feel how he feels in each scene.
Yeah.
And him bouncing off, like even when he's mimicking Ben Affleck, saying the same thing. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. It's just like,
oh my God. Yeah, that was so fun. I'm like, bro, he's such a brother. I'm like,
every time we move, you start shouting and screaming. I don't do that anymore. It's like
Sky Beats, what's up? What's up?
Oh,
no, yeah, that was funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look at him. He misses brother. He misses brother.
That's why I liked it. Mainly the brother dynamic. I know that feeling. Okay.
So let me get this straight, because like I said, the story is still a little murky because I was waiting for the two, main stars. The female assassin is going after the people that kill her family, right?
No.
I thought she was. Then what's the picture?
She's a part of the same organization as John Bernthal.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Which is why when John Bernthal denied a few of the hits, she took them up.
Oh yeah, because you know what? When she got the God damn it, I hate you for making me say that. Because when he got the contract for the black chick, I don't know her name. When he got the contract for her,
that's why I kept saying treasury agent. You're the one that called her black.
Okay, so there we go. The treasury. So when he got the contract for the agent, it got took because it got took by her.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the picture? Who's in the picture? The picture was her, right?
Yeah, she was in the picture. It was her, her son, and her husband. Her husband was dead in one of the cartel camps.
What about the son?
The son was the one they rescued at the end.
Okay.
He didn't save him.
Okay, I got you. There we go. Okay. So I went to the bathroom also. It was during when they were arguing. This was after she almost killed the treasury agent, so they were arguing, like, oh yeah, why you ain't say nothing? Oh well, she wanted to do it on her own.
It seems like the House of Retards now controls John Bernthal's organization.
I guess.
Yeah. Honestly, I was expecting Ben Affleck to be the one doing their books. That would make sense.
What books?
like, he's the accountant for all these corrupt organizations.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be the one doing their books?
True.
But
I just know they're getting ready to do a third movie, and it's going to be a buddy movie. So it's probably like a little buddy cop road trip movie, which I'm good because that means it's two of them together.
Yeah, but the House of Retarded Geniuses, did they change out the actress of the British voice?
Yep, they did.
Because I remember last time it was a person who was typing like a fast, but was like this.
Yeah.
The entire time. Like how? What I wished it was she was either hooked up to the machine, like how they have those where you can tap it to your brain and you can send the thoughts into the computer to type for you.
Yeah.
As fantasy as that is, it would make more sense than someone who's stuck like this their entire life, one of the fastest typers in the world.
I give you that.
And now her entire retard house is like that. Sorry, man. That pissed me off. It pissed me off.
Aren't you autistic?
Everyone's on the spectrum, man. I believe firmly that.
No, you're something. You're something, aren't
spectrum.
you? You're something.
Everyone's
only a retard would say retard that many times.
Yeah.
Damn, this sounds so bad. Right? This is gonna come to bite me in my ass one day. Oh yeah, Maurice is getting a lot of Oscar buzz for his new movie. Oh, remember he said retard like 20 times? Oh, fuck y'all.
No, he encouraged someone to say it. Yeah. It's like he encouraged a retard to say retard.
Oh god.
Oh.
They're gonna put me up there with Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Have you? By the way, speaking of Kanye, have you seen those tweets?
The what?
His tweets.
No.
Twitter.
Bro. He's gone crazy.
Kanye was talking about sucking up his cousin at 14. Kanye was on. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Then the next day, he was like, "Hey, since y'all think I'm gay now, I can say," he said the F word. Because I'm like, well, he's gay. So if he's gay, he can say it.
Well, remember, South Park. South Park got about it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that shit.
He likes fish sticks.
Yeah. Oh my god, he like 14-year-old fish sticks.
He likes get fish sticks.
Oh god. But the account I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the first one because of Ben Affleck and John Bernthal and the fact that they made it more comedic. That's what carries the movie. I honestly didn't care about the actual story.
I both hated it more than the first one because of the treasury agent and the British voice lady and her cult of geniuses. But I loved it more because we got John Bernthal and Ben Affleck. That's the issue. That's why. And if you got brothers, that's a movie worth watching.
And I feel like the first one had more action also.
Oh, they had a bit. Ben
Affleck wasn't in. Well, okay, this is the thing. So you had the first action scene with J.K. Simmons. Then you had the second scene when Ben Affleck, which I actually like that. Then you had the third scene with the treasury agent and the female assassin. And then you had the final scene with Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. Really,
well, you have a scene with a female assassin coming in and taking out two cartels at a table, but that's just like one thing.
I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, she had more action scenes, really. But that's
what I'm saying. Ben Affleck didn't even, for the start of the movie, he really didn't have that much action. He had one major action scene. That first action scene was just to show you that, hey, he's a badass. And then, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Then John Bernthal only had one action scene. That's what I'm saying. Like, when y'all do this third movie, it needs to be action-packed. I need to see both of them going in.
Yeah, because in the first one, it was basically Ben Affleck going against John Bernthal. That's what it was, because it was John Bernthal's team.
Yeah.
Everyone he was killing was from John Bernthal's team.
It's like, imagine if we got Jason Bourne and everybody else have more action scenes than Jason Bourne. Or that's how I felt. And I'm just like, damn, like, y'all focus a little too much on the comedy side and not the action part.
Yeah, but I was literally there just to see the brotherly dynamic.
That's what carried it. That's why I give the movie a B, because I would go back and watch it just for the two of them and enjoy it.
Same. The last film, even though it didn't have, it was better.
Yeah, in a way it was better.
In a way it was better, but I also didn't care for it. This one, I cared for it because I enjoyed the brother dynamic, even though I hated it more.
Yeah.